Sorry, I'm muted. I was muted. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I really wasn't planning going live, but I got a little bit of information in and wanted to tell you guys very quickly. So I just went ahead and put my pearls on and made it live. So here we go. Thank you, Miss Robin. Thank you. Good to see everyone in here. Hope everyone is having a great, is it Thursday? A good Thursday, hopefully. Thank you, Miss Fletcher. Good to see you guys. So I got a little tip earlier, and she said, go see if Julie is in jail. I'm like, what? What? What do you mean, Julie in jail? And so, of course, we go check, and she's in jail. Now, from what I understand, I'm not going to say this is 100%. I will say she is 100% in jail. Yes, that is true. But I'm sorry, Terry, you didn't get a notification. I think it may be because I started early than my live. Yes, I know she deleted it, which is good. But so the source that gave me the information, who talks to the family, she said that allegedly the farm lady had like called and said that she was Rose, that Julie was Rose, and to go check it out. Now, that may or may not be true. That is just what my source says. Or it could have been a random person who stated that, that this could potentially or is Rose. But what I'll show you guys is this. Now, they did go to, thank you guys, you're very kind in the comments. The police did show up at her house. Yes, I've seen this in the comments a lot. Julie has had 2 strokes. That is for sure. She has had 2 strokes. Thank you, Peppermint. But they picked her up on allegedly old charges. Like they were just she had a warrant out allegedly for whatever that was in her past, which I know, but I'm just not going to say, to be honest with you. So, so let me just go ahead and show you this. So this should be proof that Julie is not Rose Bly. This is further proof. Whether the video was deleted or not, this is proof that her name is Julie. She may be related to Rose Bly, but she's definitely not Rose. And we'll scooch further on down. Here is her birth date. Yeah, and it just aliases, which it's not going to show you right now because of aliases. Thomas Julie A. So Thank you, Top Dog. So, obviously, there's nothing there. So, and bingo, Maggie, Rose would not be 50. Oh, really? Crazy Crime? Still no apology. Okay. It's very tragic. You know, I don't know how to feel about this. How do you guys feel about this? Like, this wouldn't have happened most likely if nobody would have came up to her door step because of YouTube. But she also had a warrant. So, how do you feel about this? That's what I want to know. Jamie says, I feel upset that lady has enough issues being sick. Now she's in jail. Okay. Just as she has deflected accountability for what she has done and refuses to take responsibility. Very sad. I agree. Yes. You know, I mean, they are allegedly old warrants. I mean, I don't think you can. It's Julie Letts Thomas, but she married. If she doesn't want to hear it's as if she doesn't want to hear the facts. Honestly, depends on what the warrant was for. Disappointed. Okay. I mean, I see both sides of the street. Like, I just wish. I mean, if she needed to be picked up, she needed to be picked up, right? But I feel like this would almost certainly would have never happened had it not been for YouTube. You know, and I mean, is it? You know, I mean, I don't know. So the police are lying. What does it say? The police are lying with next they'll raise bail money for another non-related person to Summer. Never believed this, but why did the woman ever claim she's Rose in the first place? See, I don't know this. Now this is a part I really don't know. Did she claim to be Rose? Or was it that friend saying that she was talking to Rose, meaning Julie? I don't know. I feel like the farm lady should be criminally charged, especially if Rose's children had to hear that. You know, the thing to me is, you know, when someone graciously comes to you, reaches out an olive branch, is very kind to you, the night you put out wrong information, factually wrong information, and then you try to show them and then they deny it, and then you get off their panel and then they yap about you, and then they say that I was talking about them because I went on someone else's panel, and I was talking about them, but I wasn't talking about them in a negative manner or anything. I just said I thought they were wrong. And I think Daisy was being influenced. Yeah. The woman is looking for attention. And Top Dog, that is exactly what I told her that night. I said, there is a lot of people out there, thank you, Sierra, that will do anything for attention or to get their name in the game, the story, whatever, when they could just help. That's true. We even asked people not to bash Miss Daisy. In my opinion, she let her panel take over and trash us. Yes. But the thing about it wasn't only us. It was not only us. There was a lot of people. Like Ziggy, like Chasing Truth, like Michelle After Dark, Kim in Colorado. Notice how Kim from Dallas changed her name, because her name is now Kim in Colorado, because Kim is in Colorado. So she just moved to Colorado with her new mans, and she is starting a new adventure in life. So we should all wish her a very happy, healthy, prosperous future. Her doing, we should. She has a warrant. Her doing, she should. And D Lucky, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. I mean, we are responsible for what we do. Is it possible, though, that she didn't know she had an old warrant? I don't know. She is still one bashing, and her sister is not any help. Hey, is Justice Janie in here? If anybody sees Justice Janie, could you have her email me, please? I need to speak with her if she's not in here. All Daisy has to do was, hey, y'all, I'm sorry, but I was misinformed about Rose and info, and I'm sorry for any confusion, period. She was afraid. I agree with that, Sherry. I agree. And that's what I told her. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. The problem is when Lupus, you're not blocked, honey. The problem is when it's a mistake and you keep doing it, which causes harm not only to the family that she is claiming to be Rose, but her kids, her ex-husband, even Grandis and Candace, and the community of true crimers as a whole. Because then, honest to God, I don't blame Hawkins County for saying some things of what they say about us sometimes. Well, MJ, for me, the problem was, to my subscribers and to my members, well, then if you don't like it, then I never needed you anyway. That's what she said. And I'm like, lady, you are nothing without every one of your subscribers, every single one, every single member, every single subscriber, everyone. It just sounds like it was a little bit of ungratefulness. And this is the thing. You don't have to believe like I believe to be in our chat. I mean, it completely is fine. As long as we're respectful to each other. I think it creates a lot of dialogue and a lot of we can learn from each other that way. So I think it's very important. What did Lupus say? I don't know who that is. She also said that other channels had put things out their way worse than that. No apologies, just defending the story. She's rude and thinks no better than everyone else. That's true. They said, well, Jose lied. Jose lied. And sorry, I'm getting a call. And my response to her or the panel was, that's irrelevant because I had Jose on panel, and just like Chasing Truth said, we're not responsible for the person we have on panel, what they say. Well, when we're interviewing them, we don't know what they're going to say. And and not only with Daisy, it's Daisy saying that her researchers is talking to another girl who knows Rose. So there's 4 stories right there. Have you ever played the game Telephone, right? How you'll whisper something in one's ear, and by the time it gets around a few people, it's totally gone. Okay. Terry says that she did apologize last night. That's wonderful. I haven't heard it, but I hope she did, and I hope she learns from it and doesn't throw people under the bus anymore. Because it's, accountability and reliability is 2 of the most important things you can do as a content creator. You have to be reliable. People rely on you to find this information out, to do the hard work, to do the work, to call the people, to look at the documents, And if you're just going to say, well, my friend said that she said, if she would have came on and she would have been like, hey guys, I'm getting this, whatever, saying that Rose is alive. What do y'all think about this? You know what I mean? Sounds a little strange, I know, but what do you think about this? Not, she's alive, y'all. That's Rose. She's alive. That's a. She has not admitted to being wrong. Mary Jane. So I had someone earlier contact me and tell me that Julie is in jail. They said allegedly because of the I don't remember her name, the farm lady, had someone come out to their house, and Julie allegedly had a warrant. Not allegedly, she did have a warrant against her, like an old warrant or something, and they picked her up for an old warrant. Julie does look so much like Rose. I thought it was her. Yeah. I mean, there's no denying that they look a lot alike. There's no denying that. But the age difference, for one, is way off. Way off. If Rose was alive and wants to come out hiding, I don't believe she'd do it to a YouTube characters. Exactly. Exactly. That's true. If you have a warrant, you have a warrant. Justin, who was it you were chatting with who said they thought they were a bunch of crack? Oh, that was Julie's sister that said that. That she made a post on her Facebook and she told me that too as well, that she thought those other YouTubers was on crack or something. Julie looks like an addict, to be honest, not trying to hurt her feelings or anyone, but he and Rose don't look. I mean, yeah. Very true. I don't think her panel and mods back her as much as truth as she thinks. Yeah. Mickey, that can be the case. It really depends. It depends on the state, the case. They could. She is probably able to be declared as dead now, but it's something you really have to more or less push for to get it done. They're not just. I don't think they'll just declare you dead one day unless you really push to have it done. How logical is it that someone is supporting Rose for a decade? That would have to be the case since she has not filed a tax return. Exactly. I thought this mess, uh, Justin, I think this mess now with Rose has made it worse with people now yeah, it has. It has. I mean, her family is incredibly angry, to be honest with you. They're just angry, I think. And I get that. I get that. It would be really weird to just be living your life one day. Just imagine. And here, you get this phone call or you get this message on social media, and they say, "You're Rose. You're Rose." And that was your cousin or family member who died or maybe dead or is missing, something like that. And you're like, huh? What are you talking about? And then all kinds of calls, all kinds of messages. So, I get that, they never asked for, sorry, they never asked for any of this, right? I have an idea about jail. I am saying, in my opinion, Daisy should have done her research and not put out hearsay. Gotcha. niece, why I say that. Yeah, and I mean, maybe, and honestly, maybe with Julie, maybe since she's had a stroke and stuff, that she may not think as good as she normally did after having a stroke, right? I mean, we have to think as that as well, and also that this just may be, it just, if her mom didn't know, or family, because her mom, I think, kind of helps take care of her now. If I That may or may not be 100%, but I think her mother may help her out now since she's had a couple strokes, and she's, fairly young. She's only 50 years old, 51 or something, to be having strokes. Yeah, I think so too, Cheyenne. I think so too. Yeah, Amy, I mean, it does, you know, this is the thing. Now, like, if you have a stroke, honestly, if you feel weird, go to the hospital immediately. You have 4 hours, about 4 hours, and they can reverse almost any stroke now within 4 hours. Uh, the problem is people wait and they think, oh, let me just sleep a little bit. And then that's when things can get really out of control. Not to be rude, but Daisy wasn't set up. She failed to research on her factor. I mean, Dana, that's absolutely true. I mean, she is responsible for the content that she puts out, regardless. I mean, if she utters it out of her mouth and it's her channel, it's on her. 30,000 views on that live, then she removes it. It should have been removed right away at the risk of the family children seeing it. Yes. Yes. It's really very tragic. So, yes. Julia's Rose PG called back. Yeah, I think Prayer Garden, if I'm correct, she called Julie's mother. Is that right, guys? Me and my cousin look like. Well, they say everybody has like a twin or a doppelganger, right? So I would like to find my twin. I can't imagine there would be someone like me with pearls on their neck right now. Just saying. If you guys find somebody that unfortunately looks like me, God help them, send me a picture, email it to me. I would like to see. She is one talking to. She is the one talking to the cow lady. Who's talking to the cow lady? Thank you. Like, I just no one, bad girl. Thank you. Um, I just went up there the other night. Exactly September. Diva like me. Um, I just went up there to reach out an olive branch and say, I have made a mistake too. I did Tim Mullen, and I pulled up something that was Tim Mullins, who was in the same county, everything, but one is without a S. And the Tim Mullins had a drug charge, and I ran with it too quick. I was very new. It was the first few lives that I did, but in the middle of it, I was like, sorry, guys, wrong Tim Mullins, Tim Mullen. And I apologized for it, and I immediately took it down because I don't want even the worst people to have something on them that is not true, because it's not fair. Oh, thank you, Tilly. But I deleted it. Yes, I did. I see you. And I apologized. Oh, thank you, Marlene. I like your text, by the way. Yes, let's be kind to other creators, please. Guys, will you hit the thumbs up for me, please? Please, please. Yeah. She was a let's look. Um, I see you. Do you know when she was arrested? I had to be today or yesterday. Hello, Hopi. Precious Chaos, good to see you. Oh, someone. Thank you, Amanda. 1234. Thank you, dear. So kind. Thank you so much. Cinnamon, hot. Cinnamon, hot. Thank you, guys. Let's see there. The clear difference is you are. Well, thank you. Very kind, Pink and Warrior. And that's what I was just trying to reach out the olive branch and give her my experience. And like, this is the thing with people. Generally, people will forgive you if you just admit that you are flawed and that you made a mistake. But the problem is when you make a mistake, you know you're making a mistake, and then you double down on that mistake. That's when the problem is. And that's what people have a harder time forgiving. Justin, I hear Bieber called into Dolly's Justice for All. What? Bieber? Justin Bieber? They were speaking as a fact that that was not okay. That's what bothered me. Hey, oh, thank you, Iris. Welcome everyone who just came in. Please remember to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Oh my god. Yes, Sarah, me. They even blocked me. I was like, the mod said, stop being disrespectful, Justin. And I was like, I wasn't. I promise, Scout's Honor wasn't being disrespectful. I love a fan flip. Yas, Queen, yas. Thank you. Thank you, Iris. You're very kind, honey. Appreciate you. She was arrested in Wisconsin. Yes, Wisconsin. They kept timing me out and said I just want to argue. Thank you, niece. I appreciate it. Well, Miss Daisy caught a fugitive. LOL. Ha ha ha. So that proves it was not Rose. That's exactly right, that girl. Yeah. She apparently did have like an old warrant out. I don't know how bad her stroke or strokes was. Regardless, she does have a warrant. The law is the law. Um, But, you know, it just further proves this is not Rose, and that's it. So, okay. Hold on a second. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for keeping it the facts. Love you, and I see you. Thank you, Bonnie. Love you, honey. Thank you, Chris. You're very kind. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Roseblatt missing since 8/21/2009, St. Croix, Wisconsin. Boy, there's a lot of stuff that's happened in Wisconsin in the last few years. It's like, what's going on up there? Thank you, Ty. Thank you. Julie is who the farm, all things farm, crazy true crime stuff. I don't remember her name. It's so long I don't remember it. Hey Heidi. But yeah. But she said that Julie was the Rose. Yeah, all things critters. All isn't something. You know who I'm talking about. What is it? Why does it matter that the person having nothing to do with this case was arrested? Well, it matters because we have to state what is right and what is wrong about this entire case. If there is something wrong with this case or any case that I come across, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to say, sorry, that's not a fact, or sorry, that is a fact, or I don't know, but I'll try to find out. So that's it. That's it. Someone said that this woman was Rose, who was missing, has still missing for umpteen years, that she was alive and well. Julie got arrested, the one that the farm lady said was Rose Black. Yeah. Yep. Even after we showed her the proof. Hey, honey, how are you, Kristen? People are moving from Wisconsin. Huh. I wouldn't want to live in Wisconsin because it's so cold. It's cold enough here. I can't imagine Wisconsin. Vet Girl says, this proves Miss Daisy was set up. The caller or character from this case had an agenda. Creators need to be cautious when getting out of the blue crazy tips, in my opinion. One, that's absolutely true. I see you get Justin's attention. Where are you at? I see you. What am I missing? Smiley, you're absolutely right. Look how many watch viewers that could have been researching on Summer, calling TBI, FBI, and anyone else wasted resources. Bingo. But a lot of people want to distract in this case. I missed what Precious said. Justin, read my comment. I see you get Justin's attention. Justin, did you hear Candace has a new spokesperson? What? No. Thank you, Deb. Love you, fact checkers. Love to all. Thank you, Deb. You're very sweet, honey. Appreciate you. Thank you. No, I did not hear that Tim was out. My counselor said I should move to Scottsdale or Santa Fe. I think creepy people are moving up here. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. This case just gets more and more strange. Yes, it does, Marie. So, Tim Mullins is allegedly out. I wonder why. Thank you, Nikita. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Thank you for your super sticker. I wonder what happened. I mean, just to be honest with you, a lot of people did not like Tim. But in my opinion, Tim had a very strong financial backing until a few months ago, in my opinion. So, can I slow chat down? I'm actually getting ready to jump off of here in just a minute. Angel got him fired. Haha, that's funny. Tim had a very strong financial backing until a couple months ago. And when something happened to that financial backing, that is when Tim is unable, in my opinion, to pay some creators to go after people who may not agree with them. And then, just like that, the script changes. Okay, I'll drop it real quick, Precious. Very quick, please. Because I gotta finish my work. Good to see you, Tilly. Oh, thank you, Smiley. Thank you, my love. Very kind. I appreciate it. Precious.
Hello, Justice.
Come with the tea, sis. Come with the tea.
I know. I don't even, this is the crazy thing is I have no idea how I don't even know what I was searching for and how this even came across. But I will definitely show you they actually have a YouTube page. And she put her name out there, but I have no idea who this person is. So I thought maybe if you and there's her channel, I thought if perhaps maybe you and ICU would like to do some research. She uploaded a video 1 day ago. And here's the video link to that. And it's called Attention Tim Mullin. It's only 5 minutes long. It's just words. It's just a screen with words going up. That's it.
Uh-huh.
And it's 5 minutes. And this person is telling, it says, Attention Tim Mullin. I am a spokesperson for Candace Bly. She will not be speaking to you.
On stage.
Okay.
Let me pause that. So it's a 5-minute clip. So basically, it's just somebody putting words up and their voice and then like a photograph. And I didn't go through it. This is the crazy thing is I was so shocked that I saw it that I didn't even hit on it to read. I just read the first page of that clip.
Lane
said,
Gates says she says I saw this person on Facebook, but I saw this on Facebook but didn't believe it. Huh.
Yes, she says, it says, Attention Tim Mullins. I'm a spokesperson for Candace Bly and her family. She will not be speaking to you and does not need your help. And then the second
page. That? Can you share that?
Absolutely. I can share it for you.
I'll accept it.
Mm-hmm. And I can play it if you like. It's like I said, it's just words and her talking with the picture. Here it is. Would you like me to play it?
No, don't play it. I meant the one on Facebook. Sorry.
Oh, I don't know the Facebook one. I found it this way. I'm not gonna
Oh,
I found the words this way. I
Okay.
will play it, but as you go through it, there's like words like their example, like here, she explains that she wrote to Tim Mullins telling him that he must stop saying Summerwell's name and that Candace does not need his help. She states that she's a spokesperson for Candace and her children.
Okay.
And
So
it
we
just
got
keeps going on.
can you drop that link in chat?
Yeah, absolutely. I dropped it in the private chat as well.
Okay. Drop
So
that
I
in
don't
chat.
know who this lady
her
is, Dawn Rainey, and I don't know. I don't know any of this. First time I seen it was yesterday afternoon, and it kind of slipped my mind real quickly.
We'll have to do some research on that. I was like, is it her old private detective?
The website, their page is called Thunder Sky Studio. Their YouTube page. I don't know who they are. Like I said, I just came across it 2 days ago when I just did a search and was scrolling down by timestamps. And then I just suddenly saw the title of this one and I thought, wow, who is this person? And like I said, I only played and read the first paragraph where it said who she was. And then I was kind of like, oh, okay. And so apparently there are some other videos. And apparently she posts quite a few times every single day.
Sarah says she loves Thunder Sky Radio. Okay. Or
Oh,
studio,
okay.
rather.
Let me
So
put it in
we'll
the chat.
I mean, let me tell you something. I mean, I'm certainly glad Tim is gone, in my opinion. I mean, it could have not got worse. I'll tell you that. I mean, this has to be a million times better, but I still don't. Never mind. I'll just be quiet. But I hope Candace has support until she gets silver bracelets. In my opinion.
Yeah. I don't.
Very well said.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. You just when you think there's no more to go on with this, you find somebody else that decides to want to be like. I mean, I don't know who. I don't understand this. And the worst part that bugged me the most is when she said, "Okay, that's fine if you want to be a spokesperson for Candace, but who the hell? Honestly, I'm like, who the hell do you think you are to be a spokesperson for those children? You don't even know those children. What are you going to speak about? There's a gag order on the boys. You're not supposed to talk, and she doesn't talk about Summer. So what are you even talking about?"
Well,
Like Candace doesn't talk about Summer, and there's a gag order on the boys. So why is the spokesperson's like, I'm going to talk about the children? Why?
It's crazy. It's crazy. All right.
So you or I, so you could do some research. Like I said, I'd like to find out, who the person is and what connection and why. Out of all the people she's known through the 10-month period, and she's known a lot of people out there, and she claims she's trusted. Why this name I've never heard of out of the blue is the one that now is her spokesperson.
Right. I may just
the video
email.
dropped 2 days ago, so it dropped on April the 19th is when she announced that she's a spokesperson 2 days ago.
I may just email Thunder Sky Studio. There's a lot of people, it seems like they like her in here, him or her, I don't know. And let them explain it, and and hear what they say if they would like to come on, maybe. So hey Bella, good to see you, Karen.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to share with you. Like you said,
thank you.
I just remembered as you were talking, and my brain was remembering going, folks. As soon as you said Tim Mullen, that's when I remembered it. You said Tim Mullen, and I went, oh my God, right, that web thing, what I found about the spokesperson, no Tim. And then it came back to me what I saw yesterday.
That's good. ICU says I'm already subbed to her.
I am too, just because, she does quite a few little videos a day, but it's just, I would just like to know the relation, like I said, and why 10 months later. I mean, we all thought that it was funny that that Dawn got a media manager, and then and then Candace was all like, well, I didn't get a media manager. It was Dawn, and it was Dawn's friend. Well, now it's like, well, now Candace has a spokesperson. You're just and she doesn't want the media manager. You just go, I don't get it. I just don't get it anymore.
I don't either. All right. Well, we'll see. Thank you so much, Precious. I appreciate it.
Take care. It's in the private chat if you want the info as well.
I already got it pulled up.
Okay.
Thank you. Well, that's very interesting information. It sounds like it's a change going on. My phone is faster. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll most likely be back later this evening, probably around 9 or so. We're going to talk about some things. No, she did not apology. Huh. Denise, good to see you. My thoughts on a psychic. I believe, in my opinion, I don't down people who believe in psychics. I used to think it was a very rare gift. I think we all have what we call intuition. But I think we're all as equally psychic as the next person, in my opinion. Just like I think animals have an intuition about certain things, about how to feed their, young or whatever, just different things. They know it's going to rain, so they go, before it rains, that kind of thing. But I'm not a big believer in psychics. I wish there was. I really do. But I think at my core, I know that God is the only one that knows everything, and that's that. So that's just me, Yes, I did get a haircut. I got some lines cut through my hair. All right, guys. Yeah. Gotcha. Thank you, Vet Girl. All right, guys. Love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. YouTube's been kind of. Thank you all, Nighter. Thank you, guys. God bless you all. Have a great, great rest of your evening. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.